Hi friends, and welcome to episode 3 of The Cozy Show. My name is Bree for those who are new here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So today we're going to be finishing the second half of part 2 of 2 a.m. Thoughts. And we are going to be making an iced chai tea latte today. So I thought that was going to be fun. But yeah, I mean, why waste any more time, right? Now is the perfect time to go get comfy and cozy, and I'll see you in a minute. Alright guys, so what you'll need are 2 bags of chai tea, milk of choice, cinnamon, vanilla simple syrup, brown sugar, and ice. Start by filling up your mug about halfway full with water. Then pop it in the microwave for about 1 minute and 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Take it out of the microwave and let that steep for about 4 minutes. While that's steeping, add about 1.5 spoonfuls of brown sugar, a splash of vanilla simple syrup, and a good amount of cinnamon. I like to add a little more in here. Stir until it reaches a consistency about this. Then fill up your other glass with ice, about 3/4 of the way full. And pour in the simple syrup. After disposing of the tea bags, pour over the chai tea. Add your milk of choice. Stir, and then bon appetit! You've got yourself an iced chai tea latte. Hi friends, now that we're all comfy, cozy, and we've made our drink, now it's time for the third part of 2 a.m. Thoughts. So let's get started. We're all infected with false verifications of beauty. They eat away at our hearts until the mirror is shattered and we soon forget who we are. My body is cold and my mind is numb. The absence of him is absolute zero. The chill is in my goosebumps on my neck, once raised by the warmth of his lips. It is in the vacant spot in my bed where his head is used to rest. It is in the constant ache of my heart, the pain that shears through, making me bleed out, not of blood, but of longing and wanting and regret. You grew out of me, shed me like a snakeskin, and left me wrinkled on the floor. We're 5,000 miles away. I deleted your number. There's no way to speak to you. I have nothing to say, and I have no feelings anymore. We're over. But really, you're 10 miles away. I have those digits memorized. I could drive right over, knock on your door, spill my heart out onto your welcome mat. We're nowhere near close to over. The distance between our bodies is small. The distance between our hearts is infinite. The distance between me still loving you, well, there's no distance at all. How do I sleep when every time I close my eyes, darkness engulfs my world? The darkness you used to keep away. The monsters don't live in my closet or under my bed. They're a collection of the thoughts inside my head. I am broken because every time I hear that song or watch that movie or read that book, I think of you and a piece of me always falls away. I'm standing in the center of a crowded room and I'm still only searching for a ghost. You are a connoisseur of the art of leaving me behind. There are 3 words I roll over and over and over in my mouth. They have a terrible taste and smell of heartache, but I can't seem to spit them out. They just continue to burn. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. I need my heart to be cleansed of your name, no matter how hard I must scrub, scrape, or scour it. Yet somehow you manage to engrave each letter upon it where no amount of force can take it away. And now, every beat, my heart echoes with the faint sound of your name. I have a hole in my heart waiting to be filled. I crave the taste of someone else's lips on mine and their heart intertwined with my soul. And so you're 19, lying in your bedroom, eyes damp and breaths heavy, wondering why your love hasn't swung your way. Although you know young love is just false hope, you still crave to be wanted by another heartbeat. Your name on someone else's lips and spoken softly in your ear. But there's this vast void between now and then that terrifies you deep down into your bones. Background noise becomes haunting thoughts. The idea that you won't ever be wanted. You won't find someone who will unconditionally love you. You might never feel reciprocated love. So you sit there in shades of gray and pray that one day your thoughts will be proven wrong. Until then, you dream endless fantasies of how it would be. You drape your arms over your ghost and dance the night away. You lie in bed and stare at the vacant spot next to you and whisper conversations you wish to have. Because it's the closest thing you have to what you have so desperately want, and even though it only blackens the void more, you're addicted to the feeling of being loved. If only it were real. I cannot find my heart. I press my palm to my chest. There's no beat, no pulse, nothing there at all. It rests with you, transfused with the last kiss, goodbye. It rests with you. I am a living ghost. No heart, no love, and no one to hold. I believe we are all destined for one person on this earth. But the sad truth is, we do not always end up finding them. You will remain a star in the night sky. I will always try, but I'll never reach him. I indulge myself in a book because diving headfirst into another fantasy is so much more peaceful than living in reality. Absent lips, vacant touch. You were the one I loved so much. Eyes that wander, lips that kiss, all of the women on your list. I screamed and cried until one day I broke in half and forced you away. You don't deserve me, I know that now, but I still crave your touch somehow. Days, months, years could pass before you call me on my cell phone, and I'll be sitting here waiting for your ringtone. Here I am, and here's who I want to be. How do I get from point A to point B? I roll down the window while driving down 405 and put my hand out. It is immediately thrown back by the strength of the wind. But then I gain composure and push my hand forward and open it so that my palm faces the coming sunrise and my fingers are sprawled apart. There I can feel the wind run through them wildly, and I think of you, and your hair, and your clothes, and all of the other things my fingers used to run through. The stars seem stitched in the sky tonight. My eyes are weaving in and out of their constellations. These are moments that I felt the closest to the earth. These are when I feel like I have found myself. You will, if not already, find yourself too. And if you ever lose that, just look up to the stars. Their light leads the way. There are things I wanted to put on paper, but the words hurt too much to write. Sometimes emotions surge through so strongly that words will never do them justice. So I sit here and stare at a blank page while the storm brews inside me. You've got me writing again. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad one. You've reopened my heart and my feelings spill onto the page. I write of adventures and crazy wonders and love. But as each memory is committed to paper, the ending draws near. I look down and find my paper dyed black from the hurt I've accidentally poured. My heart is stained with the salty sadness I won't let taint my cheeks. As my eyes remain dry, my heart grows heavy, each unshed tear falling to add to its weight. One day it will be so heavy that my body will no longer be able to hold it. It will plummet into dark, empty void, and the drumbeat of my existence will cease. How terribly tragic is it that someone's heart can be so shattered that they no longer even find the beauty in existing? They'd rather endure the split-second pain of a bullet wound to release the lifetime of aching in their soul. How did I make you feel? I look back and I think of all the things I could have done, should have said, and never did. I see this boring and insecure version of myself when I was with you. And I see that person in the future too. I can't imagine anyone loving me, being infatuated with my existence, if I couldn't be that person to you. Do you miss me? Every single day. I ache for you to hold me again. I can't fall asleep without a thought of you dragging me down. Our past makes a present all of my dreams, and I continue to picture you in my future despite your abandonment. No. I'm so naive to think that a past lover still loves me. That one phone call means I want you, and one hangout means I miss you. I'm stuck living in the past. How do I get out of that when I like those times better than the lonely times today? Because I need to, because it kills me to relive each moment and memory, thinking if this or that were changed, or you and I would have stayed, or if the timing would have been different, I'd be in your arms even if the time was right. Would you choose me in my broken heart? If somehow I could manage the clocks and go back to when we met, I wouldn't change a single thing except that I'd want you back. Love is a confusing thing that needs to be held with gentle hands. When he talks about her, I can feel myself both smile and wince at the same time. I'm happy he's happy. That's all I've ever wanted for him. But I've always hoped that he would find that happiness with me. They cancel each other out, like us. Are you saying we cancel each other out? I'm saying you cancel me out. When I was with you, I felt like nothing. I didn't even feel like a whole person. I was just a body that you dragged along wherever you thought to wander. We were supposed to complement to each other, add to each other, build each other up and complement our differences. But instead, we were just two different operations that couldn't logically exist in the same equation. And that is the end of the second half of 2 a.m. Thoughts. It was really exciting. I'm excited to finish the final part in the next episode. But other than that, I hope you guys are enjoying it. I really hope you guys are. It's one of my favorite novels. And yeah, so this is going to conclude the third episode of The Cozy Show. So remember to comment, like, subscribe, share down below. And please remember that you are loved and you are appreciated. And even though things are really hard and you may be going through it, just know that I'm here for you, and there's so much to live for. Goodbye, friends. See you next time.